Shalom Achim, Kol Halo Allah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, and as you see, I entitled this live stream, Black People Are In for Some Deep Shit. Because, they are, man. All right. Even brothers that's in this truth in the walk of faith, we in for some deep shit too, you know. And everything we go through is going, Lord willing, it benefits us, to salvation. But for you Black people, man, y'all not reaping no benefits for this judgment. All right. The only benefits that you Black people are gonna reap for this judgment is to enter into the kingdom, man. Because this has to happen in order for the whole nation of Israel to come together in unity, because that's what these Black people want. You got different minority groups among the nation of Israel rallying and protesting for peace and unity and stop the gun violence and things of that nature. All right, but the only way that's going to happen is if we get the kingdom, man. All right. And like I was saying, the only way that we are going to have peace, unity, and everything is going to be peachy clean is if this judgment happen, man. This judgment has to take place first in order for us to get for the kingdom to happen, man. All right. So this judgment is about to be some very deep and serious, evil, dark times, man. All right. And just like brothers is preparing for it, you Black people, y'all don't know what the fuck coming, man. And Salakia for my rude speech, but that's just how it is, man. You Black people don't know what's coming for you. You Black people don't know what really is about to go on, man, in society. And everybody knows except the Black people. It's like a it's like you niggas is living in a fantasy world, man. And everybody is hip to reality except you. So I'm gonna get in the scriptures, and when I say Black people, I'm talking about you 2/3, man, who don't know that y'all Israelites, man. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel who don't know that they're Israelites. Since y'all want to be considered Black people, that's who y'all are, man. Because y'all living in darkness, man. All right. So you want to be Black. That's what you are, because you want to live in darkness, man. All right. So this is Romans chapter 10. This is Romans chapter 10, and I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yahweh for Israel." Slaki, I'm gonna read this over. Romans chapter 10, verse 1. "Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yahweh for Israel is that they might be saved." All right. So this apostle Paul talking right now, man. All right. And basically, yeah, man, that's how we supposed to feel. All right. We supposed to really, because it just like Esdras had that same feeling, man, about his people, about the Israelites. He loved his people, man. He loved his people. All right. And Apostle Paul loved his people, and we do too, man. You gotta really like think, you gotta really see Jake for who they really are, man. Because we used to be those niggas too, but the Lord gave us wisdom and knowledge, man. All right. The Lord gave us the spirit of truth. But the point I was making is that we love the nation of Israel, man. And we would love to see the whole nation of Israel come back in unity and turn to the Lord. But that's not going to happen, man. And we know that. All right. This is verse 2. It says, "For I bear them record that they have a zeal for Yahweh, but not according to knowledge." Right. Yeah, Jake, yeah, man. Jake naturally has a zeal, man. Jake is naturally connected to the scriptures. All right, because that's how we originated, man. You you got to remember, Salakia. You got to remember that the Lord created us from righteousness, man. So deep down in our mind, we know righteousness, but we just been plagued with these curses, man. And we've been plagued with the philosophies and the works of Esau, man. And that's why Jake the way they are, man. But originally, uh, the uh, the Israelite nation, man, us Israelites, we was created to serve righteousness unto the Lord, man. So that's our true spiritual state as a nation of Israel is righteousness unto the Lord, because the Lord chose the nation of Israel specifically to be a peculiar people for a reason, man. And not because I said that, I'm gonna grab a precept real quick. This Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God." And that word holy means separate, man. All right. If you take favor in something, you want it to be separate from everything else, man. Because that's valuable to you, that's special to you. All right. And anything you put separate that you value, it's gonna be like Salakia. It's gonna be like special to you, it's gonna be something that you adore, something that you take pride in, man. So the Lord chose the nation of Israel to be separate from amongst the other nations, to be separate because he chose because we Salakia, the Lord chose us to be separate amongst you other nations, all right, because he loved us out of the whole earth, man. The Lord created us from the dust of the ground, you know. But Salakia, for my rambling, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto him." Salakia, unto himself. It says, "Above all people that are upon the face of the earth." And it doesn't get any vivid than that, man. All right, that scripture breaks itself down, and there's plenty of precepts to back that up, man. You know, but getting back to the point, this is Romans chapter 10, verse 2. I'm gonna read it back over. It says, "For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh, but not according to knowledge." Right? They got the zeal, man. Which that word zeal means a burning desire or an excitement of the mind. So Jake, they burn with desire to seek truth. Jake really want to know like the truth and the meaning of things in life. Jake want to know their purpose. And now when I say Jake, I mean the nation of Israel, or you so-called African Americans, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Cubans, so-called Colombians, so-called Dominicans, and so-called Guatemalans, all y'all fit into the nation of Israel, man. But like I was saying, the nation of Israel, like us as a whole nation, we have the like the desire to want to know the truth, man. But it's just not according to knowledge. It's just not according to the truth, man. All right, the spirit it burns for truth, it burns for wisdom, but they don't got the facts, man. They got their breakdown from Esau, and that's the problem. They've been broken down, they've been put under these curses, all right, because we went off from the Most High. So that's when we did know the scriptures. All right, when we knew who Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh was, we went off, man. And that's why the reason we in this predicament now. In the back that statement up, this is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction." All right, so us being sold into the nations is us being in captivity, man, which we still are under captivity under the Edomites. All right, those rich banker families, man. All right, the elites. You can look them up on YouTube, man. Why you got the freedom? Why you got the opportunity? Why you got the liberty, man? But this is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction." Right. So we wasn't put in captivity for destruction, man. The Lord created us to be righteous. So why would the Lord cause us to be put under captivity, all right, under a cruel under a cruel tyrant? Because that's what Esau is. He a tyrant, man. But like I was saying, why would he put us in captivity and destroy us as a nation, put curses on us like that for no reason? All right. Job 4:7 obviously says that Salaki, I'm not even gonna quote it, I'm gonna just get it. And Salaki, if I'm jumping around, but this word, man, it do that to you. This Job chapter 4, verse 7, it says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent." Right, man. So the reason why we was put in that state is because we wasn't innocent. We sinned against Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah, man. It says, or who, Salaki, or where were the righteous cut off? Right, man. So if we had to stay being righteous, stay, on that path of righteousness by following and obeying Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah's word, then we wouldn't have been cut off as a nation, man. We would have been cut off as a nation. We are cut off as a nation right now, man. And the Lord just used Esau to do it. The Lord just used these other heathen nations to do it, man. All right, but ultimately, this is our punishment, being in captivity. All right, but I'm gonna finish this out. And Micah 7:9, it tell you about bearing the indignation of the Lord, man. But finishing up, Baruch 4:6, it says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies." Right, man. So it was our fault, man. And the scriptures say, Psalm 7:11, "The Lord is angry with the wicked every day," man. So y'all niggas continue to do wickedness, and that's why y'all gonna receive the punishment y'all gonna get. You black people, y'all gonna get what y'all got coming, man. For moving for moving Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shah to wrath, man. Yahweh Shah coming back with a sword. He said he's not coming with peace, man. Salakia, but back in Romans, or Salakia. All right, back in Romans 10:3, it says, "For they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness," right, man. So you black people, y'all ignorant to the righteousness of Yahweh. All right, and Yahweh's righteousness, it is righteousness, period, itself, man. Righteousness, doing the right thing, man. All right, and living your life according to the Bible, according to the commandments that are in the Bible. All right, according to the way that the Lord wants us to live. That's righteousness. But y'all are, but 2/3 of our people are ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness, man. And that word ignorant means to not know something or to not understand, to not be able to perceive. All right. So basically, you niggas y'all can't understand righteousness. Y'all don't know what righteousness is, man. Y'all don't know what true righteousness is because y'all living in Esau society, man. Y'all living under Esau. All right. And Esau, he flipped the Most High laws upside down, man. Just like the scriptures say, surely the The turning of things upside down shall be esteemed. All right. And that's what's going on right now in society. And that's why Jake is ignorant, man. Two-thirds of the nation of ignorant. So like 2/3 of the nation of Israel is ignorant. You know? And Salaki, I got a precept real quick. Salaki, bear with me. All right, this Hosea chapter 4, verse 1 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel." Shema Yasharallah, man. All right, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. That's talking about you so-called Negroes, man. You so-called black people. You so-called Mexican people. You so-called Latinos. You so-called Native Americans, man. Y'all know who y'all are, man. All right. Just like these other heathen nations know who they are, y'all know who y'all are, man. Y'all just forgot. All right. And it had to take Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua waking up a certain amount of people and going out in the public places where people shop, where people go and live life to remind y'all who y'all are, man. So y'all know who y'all are. Salakia for rambling, but Hosea 4:1, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. All right. So that's why the Lord has a controversy with this place. That's why the Lord has a problem with this place. All right. That's why the Lord has a serious issue. All right. That's why the Lord has an indignation. All right. A righteous anger. Because the inhabitants of the land. All right. It's talking about you Israelites. Because that's all the Lord dealing with. Just like I read, just like it says in Deuteronomy 7:6. All right. He chose the nation of Israel to be a special people unto himself. All right. So he don't care about these other nations at the end of the day. His main focus is you Israelites. And this is the problem, man. You Israelites don't have no knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because y'all ignorant, man. And that's the definition of the word ignorance. To not have knowledge, to not know, to not perceive, you know. And you niggas just cannot perceive the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Y'all don't even know who the true Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is, man. All right. You niggas, y'all believe everything except the truth. Y'all believe in Christianity, Muslim, Kemet. Yo, most of you niggas love that Kemet shit, man. Y'all believe everything except the truth, man. But that's okay though, man, because the Lord don't need no niggas coming in the fold, man. All right, you niggas gotta get chastised, and that's all, and that's gonna be the that's gonna be the end of it, man. Hosea 4:1, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth. Right. And the truth is that you niggas is Israelites, man. But that's not being established in today's society. The truth is you really supposed to be living according to the laws in the Bible, which there are more than 10, which there are more than 300. You know, to the best of our ability, we supposed to be living up to these commandments, man. And that's the truth of it. But you niggas don't get it, man. Y'all don't have the truth, man. And call Allah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for waking brothers up to it. You know, giving us that spiritual drink, that spiritual meat. It said, there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. All right. And that's the reason why the Lord gonna come back and destroy 2/3 of his own people. All right. In America. And wherever else the Israelites is scattered at. All right. Salakia, Romans chapter 10, verse 3. For they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh. All right, so these niggas go out establishing their own ways, man. And I have to grab it. It's only right if I do, man. Because the Lord told us not to lean on our own understanding, but to trust in the Lord. And you niggas, that's how y'all create your own righteousness, by leaning on your own understanding. All right, believing that you got free will to do whatever you want. And you niggas do all of these unrighteous acts, man. And that's why the Lord is gonna kill you niggas, man. That's why the Lord is gonna kill you black people, and that's why you black people are in for some deep shit, man. But this is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. All right. And this clearly says not to lean on your own understanding, because our ways are plagued with the flesh, man. We living in the flesh. So that means that our mind is subject unto sin right now, man. And to back that statement up, this is Jude. This is Jude chapter 1, verse 8, or Salakia. I'm gonna start at verse 6. Jude chapter 1, verse 6. It says, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved unto everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. All right. And that's us being in this flesh. Those chains of darkness is talking about the flesh, man. All right. Because darkness is sin. Darkness is the transgression of the law. And the word black means darkness, man. So you so-called black people is living in darkness. All right. So that's the spirit that Esau put the word black on you niggas, man. Because y'all living in darkness. And that's what separates the elect from the rest of the nation of Israel right now, man, in today's society. All right. That's why to the best of our ability, we try not to associate amongst you black people, man. Because we don't want to be black people, man. We want to be Israelites. And that's why we striving into the truth, rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our ability, man, to get ourselves right with the Lord. All right. But you black people not doing that. And Salakia, for my rambling, this is Jude chapter 1, verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate. All right, that's talking about us, man. All right, that's talking about them angels. It's talking about the Israelites. All right. It says, but left their own habitation. He hath reserved. All right, to reserve something means what? To basically ordain. You know, to reserve something means to basically you know, to save it for a specific person, or to save it for a specific time. All right. So because we went off, because we left our true heritage as Israelites, because that's following the Lord's commandments is what made us Israelites. When we stopped doing that, that's what cut us off from being Israelites, man. And that's why these bywords got slapped on us, man. That's how you niggas became black people. All right. But anyway, it says, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness. All right. So them everlasting chains is talking about sin. All right, Salakia, them everlasting chains is talking about the flesh, man. All right, because and we living in this flesh, which causes us to sin every day. We live in captivity, which causes us to sin every day. But but the Lord give us grace, man. So we not under the law. But still, to the best of our ability, we follow the laws and rehearse the righteous acts, because the law is not done away with. But back in this Jude, it says he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day. So he saved, he basically reserved us in his flesh, all right, until the judgment of the great day, which is talking about Jacob's trouble, all right. And when Yahweh Shai come back, man, no, Salakia, it's talking about when Yahweh Shai come back, all right. That great day is Jacob's trouble. But when Yahweh Shai come back, that's when we gonna get taken out this flesh, man. That's when we gonna get this flesh purged off of us, whether it be by ICMB missile, right? Whether it be by a laser beam of a chariot, all right, or whether it be by being delivered up or being a martyr, man. But the difference between us and you black people is that we trying to get beamed up, man. That's what we trying to do. All right. That's why we do what we do. And that's why we follow the Bible, man. That's why we read out the Bible. That's why you see brothers out there on the highways and byways and places where we're in public places where people go out and get active. It's because we trying to get beamed up when Yahweh Shai come back, man. But you black people, y'all just trying to make it into society. You know, y'all just trying to go along with the so-called white man's plan, because y'all feel like y'all don't have any other choice, man. Just like it say in Romans, man. Just like Apostle Paul said, y'all got the zeal, man, just not according to knowledge. But going back in that Romans, actually, I'm gonna read verse 3 over again. Romans chapter 10, verse 3. It says, "For they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh." All right, so because you black people, y'all made your own, righteousness, or y'all believe in the way of your own understanding, man. Basically, you black people are leaning on your own understanding. All right, and that's not submitting yourself into the Lord. That's not submitting yourself into the Lord, man. And that's why the Lord got to kill you. That's why the Lord has to kill you people, man. This is James chapter 4. Salakia. This is James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh. All right. So you submitting yourself to the Lord is following the law, statute, and commandments, obeying his word, striving to do, rehearsing the righteous acts, striving for the truth. All right. Striving for righteousness, even if you got to sacrifice your life. All right. And if you willing to sacrifice your life, how much more for any other worldly possession in this world, man? So submitting yourself into the Lord, man. But you black people not doing that. All right. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. So in order to resist the devil, you got to submit yourself into Yahweh. Because you black people have not submitted yourself to Yahweh, the devil has overcame you, man. Esau has overcame you. The ways of the heathen has overcame you, man. Those spiritual demons, spiritual Satan has overcame you, all right, by altering the way of your life. And that's why you black people, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, have to perish. All right, because y'all didn't submit yourself unto the Lord and did not resist the devil, but y'all rather gave into him, man. Through the ways through following the ways of the heathen, by trusting Esau, man, trusting his society, and basically despising Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah through killing his prophets, through disregarding the law, statute, and commandments, and plenty of more things, man. Delivering up prophets. That's what you black people, delivering up Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, or Salakia, delivering up Yahweh Shai, man. Crucify him, and let his blood be on our children's hands. That's what y'all said, man. And you think Yahweh Shah finna come back to love you niggas, man? You think Yahweh Shah finna come back to just deliver y'all out this place? Just take y'all to heaven like that to be raptured? Man, you niggas is out of y'all mind. But back in Romans, the 10th chapter, verse 4, it says, For Hamashiach is the end of the law, for righteousness to everyone that believeth. Verse 5, For Moses describeth the righteousness which is of the law. Right, man. The righteousness is following the laws. And Yahweh Shah was an example of that, man. Moses was an example of that. That's why James 5:10 tells you to follow. Well, I'm gonna just grab it, man. I'm gonna just grab it. This James chapter 5, verse 10. It says, Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Why would the Lord tell us to take the prophets as an example? Because we finna go through those same things they went through, and worse, man. The Lord didn't set up prophets to write the Bible for no reason, man. The Lord didn't set up prophets to go out there in a brick code for no reason, to go out there in any type of condition of weather for no reason. It's a purpose for this, man. It says, Romans 10:5, For Moses describeth the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which doeth those things shall live by them. But the righteousness which is of faith speaketh on this wise, Say not in thine heart, Who shall ascend into heaven? That is to bring Yahweh Hamashiach down from above, or who shall descend into the deep? That is to bring up Hamashiach again from the dead. But what saith it? The word is nigh thee, even in thy mouth and in thy heart. That is the word of faith, which we preach. That if right, this word of faith is what we preach, man. All right, the word is. Salaki, I'm gonna read verse 8 over again. It says, But what saith it? The word is nigh thee, right? The script, Apostle Paul said that the word is nigh thee, man. That word nigh means close, or near. So the word is close to us. This word is near. You could go to the store and get a Bible, King James Bible from anywhere, man. You could go to the library and get a Bible, man. Because we have the liberty right now, so we got this word with us right now in our hearts, man, in our spirit, depending on how long you've been in the journey of this faith, and depending on how long you believed and how the Lord dealing with you. But we got the word, man. All right, the Lord not taking his spirit away from us, Lord willing, man. And you gotta have faith and pray that the Lord keep restoring more wisdom and knowledge unto us. and then to the apostles and elders, man, because that's what we learn from. Without the apostles and elders, well, Salakia, without the Lord putting the spirit on the elders, we wouldn't know what to do, man. So yeah, I'm gonna close out with the scripture, getting back on you black people, man. Cause Salakia, I kind of went off track. But this is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. All right. So we blowing that trumpet, man. Ain't no excuses as to why don't know Israelite or so-called Israelite know that they're Israelites, man. There's no excuse as to where a so-called black person has not made an attempt to get right with the Lord, man. All right, and you're gonna have to face Yahushua in the day of judgment. And ain't gonna be no talking, man. Yahushua not coming back to talk it out with you niggas, man. He coming back to judge you and to redeem his elect, man. And Lord willing, us brothers in the faith continue to strive for the truth, that we be part of that number, that our names be written in that book of life, man. All right, so we got to keep holding on faith, keep cleaving into to these law, statute, commandments, and rehearsing the righteous acts, and Lord willing, we be those elect members to get beamed up. So with that, call halal Allah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth throughout the four corners of the globe. Shalom and the Babal.